Welcome to Kava and Kettlebells, where we talk about kava, fitness, and life. Let's get Kavafied.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to Kava and Kettlebells. This is Charles.
Hey guys, this is Heidi. Thank you so much for tuning back in. If you haven't already, please take 5 seconds, go ahead and like this episode, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram at Kava_Kettlebells. All right, on today's episode, we are going to be bringing you a review of White Rabbit energy drinks.
Yeah, so these White Rabbits, you've probably seen before, but just like all elixir botanicals out there, and again, these have kratom in there, so you'll hear them called botanical or elixir seltzers. There's a lot on the market right now. There's more coming out, but we really like these in general because I think as far as all the seltzers go, these have probably been the best for pre-workout. We've actually noticed the most energy from them.
Yeah, and that's what we use kratom the most for is pre-workout. And so I love that these are advertised as an energy drink because they really do give you energy. And kratom is a little different. Each strain is going to give you a different feeling. And some make you energized, some make you more focused. And these really do give you a good energy, but they don't give you the jitters. So I think it's great to pair with caffeine or with another pre-workout supplement. If you're a gym rat, it's fire. It's awesome.
Yeah. And, so just to give context, anytime you see a seltzer, more than likely it's going to be kratom extract. Now, not all kratom beverages out there use an extract, but for the most part, they primarily will use an extract. And as far as dosages with these, typically you'll see anywhere from 45 milligrams. Some will go up to 100 milligrams. That's a little crazy. A good seltzer will have about 45 to 50 milligrams of the kratom extract. Now, for White Rabbit specifically, again, like Heidi said, they market it as an energy drink, but that's not to say that you can't use it for other things, right? When you drink kratom, it's still going to give you kind of like that good feeling. So you could definitely use it for, an alcohol replacement, or if you're going out, if you want something to kind of make you a little bit more social and, kind of more like mentally relaxed, these definitely can do the job too. Now, as far as White Rabbit goes, as you guys can see, they have a lot of flavors out there. And I want to talk about my favorite.
Yeah, then I'll talk about mine.
My favorite by far is the root beer. This stuff is, I'm not a big soda guy, but I have nostalgic memories of being a kid and having root beer floats. This definitely brings it back.
So I'm not a root beer fan, but we have had people tell us if you add a little bit of cream to it, that it tastes like a root beer float. So I haven't tried it, but I'm excited to try that. My favorite, though, for sure, is the raspberry lemonade. So these, generally speaking, are a lot sweeter. So as you know, if you've listened to us, I'm not a huge fan of super sweet things. So for example, the watermelon candy legit tastes like watermelon candy. So if you like watermelon candy, you'll love it. I like the peach and the raspberry lemonade. And then I really like the iced tea. Now, iced tea is, Larry Wheels is one of the founders of White Rabbit, and it's not sweet at all. There's a little bit of sweetness, but it's lemon iced tea, and it's not a seltzer either. It's just iced tea. So I would say those three are my favorite.
Yeah, the lemon iced tea is pretty good too. I do like more lemon, citrus, that in general. So was definitely, so for me, racking and stacking them, root beer was definitely my favorite, probably followed by which one was this exactly called? The peach, sweet peach, and then the lemonades, the lemon tea. Then probably my least favorite was probably this guy right here, which was the cherry bomb. That's just because in general, I'm not a big cherry fan.
Yeah.
But it still wasn't bad. Like how you said, these do use sucralose. So as far as the nutritional value of them, they all have 0 calories. So you're not getting any sugar in there, you're not getting carbohydrates, anything like that. But if you are sensitive to sucralose, keep in mind, this is the primary way that they've sweetened these.
And a little bit of sucralose is okay for us. And so a lot of kratom extract seltzers, I can't finish a whole can. And this is one of the few that I can actually finish the whole can. And I don't get a headache and I don't feel gross. And so I think that's really important. And I can do a can and feel okay with that amount of sucralose. Any more than that, though, would be a little bit much for me. So I would never do more than 1 in a day. And honestly, I really don't do more than 1 in a week, personally for me.
Yeah, and as far as like dosages, so on the back here it actually says 2 cans maximum per day. Now, in my opinion, with extracts, especially with kratom, I would stick to just one of these a day. I would choose the time that you want to use it. For us, that's pre-workout, and I would use it for that reason. Now, 2 cans a day, that's kind of where you're getting to the, again, our opinion, the upper spectrum of kratom intake. And obviously, these are, it's, let's just be, real, like a seltzer is going to be more expensive than getting powder capsules or even powdered extracts. You're going to be burning through more cash if you're having multiple cans per day.
All right, guys. So that is White Rabbit. If you check them out, let us know what you think.
Yeah, take these guys.